Yashoda Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya.
Narayanam Namaskritya.
Naram Cheva Narottamam.
Naram Cheva Narottamam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Tato Vyadhirayat.
Tato Vyamudhirayat.
Nasti Parashir Bhadreshu.
Nasti Parashir Bhadreshu.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke.
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke.
Bhakti Bhagavati Naistiki.
Bhakti Bhagavati Naistiki.
On my respectful basis, Srimad Bhagavatam, which with the many means of congress, on my respectful basis, the Supreme Personality of God, Narayana, the Narayana Rishi, the Supremacy, to Mother Saraswati, the Brothers of Learning, and to Vedavyas, the Arjuna. By regular attending the classes on the Srimad Bhagavatam, and rendering service unto the pure devotees of the Lord, everything that is troublesome to the heart become practically, completely destroyed. And loving devotional service unto the Supreme Personality of God, which praised with transcendental sounds, becomes established as an irrevocable fact. So we're reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 6, and we're starting a new chapter. 3. The chapter is called Yamaraj instructs his messengers. So the topic is very interesting because it's concentrated about the transcendental qualities of the holy name. What is this holy name? And I'm related with justice, management of the universe. It's very interesting. So this is a new chapter. It's called Yamaraj Instructs His Messengers. As related in this chapter, the Yamadutas approached Yamaraj, who very exhaustively explained Bhagavad Dharma, the religious principle of devotional service. Yamaraj thus satisfied the Yamadutas, who had been very disappointed. Yamaraj said, although Ajamil was calling for his son, he chanted the holy name of Lord Narayana, and simply by a glimpse of the chanting of the holy name, he immediately achieved the association of Lord Vishnu's order carriers. Lord Vishnu's order carriers, who saved him from your attempt to arrest him. This is quite alright. It is a fact that even a chronically sinful person who chants the holy name of the Lord, although not completely without offenses, does not take another material birth. That's a powerful statement by Yamaraj, superintendent of death and justice. By chanting the holy name of the Lord, Ajamil had met 4 order carriers of Lord Vishnu. They were very beautiful and had quickly come to rescue him. Yamaraj now described them. Oh, the Vishnu-Dutas are all pure devotees of the Lord, the Supreme Person, in regard to the creation, maintenance and annihilation of this cosmic manifestation. Neither King Indra, nor Varuna, or Shiva, and Brahma, the 7 rishis, nor I, myself, can understand the transcendental activities of the Supreme Lord, who is self-sufficient and beyond the reach of the material senses. That's a tough nut to crack for the modern scientists. That is good. With material sensors, no one can attain enlightenment about Him. The Lord, the Master of the HG Amita, possesses transcendental qualities for the good fortune of everyone. And His devotees are also qualified in that way. The devotees concerned only, what is the concern of the devotees?
To satisfy Krishna.
You want to hear what's it? The devotees concerned only with rescuing the fallen souls from this material.
Same as satisfying Krishna.
Yeah, but you didn't say how. That's dissatisfaction. Might be many answers to be given. Apparently, that take birth in different places in the material world, the devotees, just only to save the conditions. If one is somewhat interested in spiritual life, of course, the devotees of the Lord, they protect him in many ways. Not only the Lord protects, the devotees protect such a person. If somebody has a glimpse of interest in Krishna consciousness, you can never kick out a person, so just take it out of our lives, not the devotees. You have to always see, okay, keep in touch. Because there's the only hope. Association with this. Yamaraj continued, the essence of Sanatana Dharma, or eternal religion, is extremely confidential. No one but the Lord Himself can deliver that confidential religious system to human society. It is by the mercy of the Lord that the transcendental system of religion can be understood by His pure devotees, and specifically by the 12 Mahajans. Lord Brahma, 1. Lord Brahma, 2. Narada Muni, 3. Lord Shiva, 4. The Kumaras, 4 Kumaras, 5. Kapila, 6. Manu, 7. Prahlad, 8. Janaka Maharaj, 9. Bhishma, 10. Bali Maharaj, 11. Sukadeva Goswami, and me, Yamaraj. Other learned scholars, headed by Jaimini, very learned scholars, are almost always covered by the illusion. Scientists, theologians, philosophers. And therefore they are more or less attracted by the flowery language of the 3 Vedas, namely Rig, Yajur, and Sama, which are called Trayi. Instead of becoming pure devotees, people captivated by the flowery words of these 3 Vedas are interested in the Vedic ritualistic ceremonies only. The rules and regulations only. They cannot understand the glories of chanting the holy name of the Lord. Intelligent persons, however, they take to the devotional service of the Lord. When they chant the holy name of the Lord without offenses, they are no longer subject to my rulings. Yamaraj. If by chance they commit some sinful act, they are protected by the holy name of the Lord, because that is where their interest lies. The 4 weapons of the Lord, especially the club and the Sudarshan chakra, always protect the devotees. one who chants, hears or remembers the holy name of the Lord without duplicity, or who prays or offers obeisances to the Lord, becomes perfect. Whereas even a learned person may be called to help if he is bereft of devotional service. After Yamaraj does describe the words of the Lord and his devotees, Sukadeva Goswami further explained the potency of chanting the holy name and the futility of performing very ritualistic ceremonies and pious activities for atonement. So read text 1. Krisipitsi Raja Vacha
Sri Raja Vacha
Nisamya
Deva Sva
Padopavarnitam Pratyaha Tam Api Dharmaraja Evam Atagyo Vihita Murare Naidesikair Yasya Vashe Jana Ayam Sri Rajuvacha Samya Deva Svabhato Pavarichitam
Samya Deva Svabhato
Nisamya Deva Svabhato Pavarnitam
Samya Deva Svabhato Pavarnitam
Pratyaha Kintam Api Dharmaraja Pratyaha Kintam Api Dharmaraja Evam Hatagyo Vihatam Murare Evam Hatagyo Vihatam Murare Naidesikairiyasya Vasejanoyam Sri Rajuvacha Nisamya Deva Svabhato Pavarnitam Pratyaha Kintam Api Dharmaraja Evam Hatagyo Vihatam Murare Naidesikairiyasya Vasejanoyam Sri Rajuvacha Nisamya Deva Svabhato Pavarnitam Pratyaha Kintam Api Dharmaraja Evam Hatagyo Vihatam Murare Naidesikairiyasya Vasejanoyam
Nisamya Deva Svabhato Pavarnitam
Nisamya Deva Svabhato Pavarnitam
Pratyaha Kintam Api Dharmaraj Evam Hatagyo Vihatam Murare Naidesikairiyasya Vasejanoyam
Nisamya Deva Svabhato Pavarnitam Pratyaha Kintam Api Dharmaraja Evam Hatagyo Vihatam Murare Naidesikairiyasya Vasejanoyam
Samyadeva Svapato Bhagavatam
Pratyahakim Thanapi Dharmaraja
Pratyahakim Thanapi Dharmaraja
Evam Hatagyo Vihatan Murare
Evam Hatagyo Vihatan Murare
Naideshke Yasya Vashenanoyam
Naideshke Yasya Vashenanoyam.
Translation Prabhupada by His Divine Grace Respected Swami Sri Prabhupada. Please repeat. Sri Raja Vacha.
Sri Raja Vacha.
The king said.
The king said,
Nisamya.
Nisamya.
After hearing
Devaha,
Lord Yamaraj, Shabhata, of his own servants, Shabhanitam, the statements, Pratyaha, replied, Kim, what, Ta, unto them, Api, also, Dharmaraja, Yamaraj, the superintendent of death, and the judge of religious and irreligious activities. Evam, thus, Hata, Agya, whose order was foiled, Piyatam, who were defeated, Murare Naidesikai, by the order carrier of Murari, Krishna, Yasya, of whom Vase, under the subjugation, Jana Ayam, all the people of the world, all of them, including the demigods. Translation Prabhupada, His Divine Grace Respected Swami Sri Prabhupada. King Parikshit said, "O my Lord, O Sukadeva Goswami, Yamaraj is the controller of all the living entities in terms of their religious and irreligious activities, but his order has been foiled. When his servants, the Amadutas, informed him of their defeat by the Vishnudevas, who had stopped them from arresting Arjuna, what did he reply?" Please repeat. King Parikshit said, "O my Lord, O Sukadeva Goswami, Yamaraj is the controller of all the living entities in terms of their religious and irreligious activities. But his order had been foiled. When his servants, the Yamadutas, informed him of their defeat by the Vishnudutas, who had stopped them from arresting Arjuna, what did he reply? Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that although the statements of the Yamadutas were fully upheld by Vedic principles, the statements of the Vishnudutas were triumphant. This was confirmed by Yamaraj himself. So a few points about this sloka is, it's amazing how encouraging it is to hear these verses, and this is now particularly a conversation going on between the world emperor, what the top politicians and the leaders they were discussing that time, 5,000 years. had full of meaning, full of honesty, full of true concern about the leaders. It had reality, absolute reality. They were not just sitting in the corner in some private room, the big guys talking some very important subject matters. No. This discussion between Maharaj Pariksit and then the most enlightened personality on the entire earth, Sukadeva Goswami, although naked. He was asked to sit on the seat of top important personality, scientist, brilliant brain of the entire world, billions of times more qualified than Mr. Einstein. Very important to get guidance of intelligent people. If we cannot get guidance of intelligent people, everything is a mess. Everything is chaos. Nobody knows what to do. It's so important to get clear advice in life. So they were not just discussing in a room. No, it was, you know the photo of the Srinivasa, right? We are not just some spaced out sadhu sitting in a corner and listening to some because they don't have anything else to do. Right? That's the idea. In modern time. In India there are many spaced out sadhus, of course. Just doing something. There are good sadhus also. I got so much adharma in the name of sadhu. India is the best. And the rest is a little, small reflection of this. So here you see so many great personalities. If you would know who's all there, all great rishis and Narada Muni is there also. Great rishis, all very powerful advisors of very powerful emperors. And they were hearing this discussion. And whatever they talked was very meaningful. It had it made sense. Right? And now you see Maharaj Pariksit, who is, we know from the first chapters of the Bhagavatam that Maharaj Pariksit, he was glorious in all regards. He had inherited an entire world kingdom. It's not that now who is the next, there is soon there will be elections in Denmark. Right? Who is going for candidate, how they are trained up, what is their qualification, are they qualified? I heard a lecture yesterday also. Nowadays in democracy, somebody just get an idea why I do not get in the election, in the politics, and I can try to do something. One big farmer, he became president of America, and another second-hand cinema player, he was not even good enough to be first, he became also president